Welcome to A Mind for Life. We are out here today with a very special video. This video is part of a little series I've got going on every now and then called A Sticky in the Spirit. These are just more spiritually oriented videos that will help you get through your day if you remember what we talked about. Now, I'm dealing with a lot of different things and learning a lot of things, and I want to share some of these with you. One of the things I'm learning is how to take things in stride better. Things that matter to me. Now, if it doesn't matter to me, it can happen or not or whatever. But things that matter to me, how do I take those in stride? I'm so ready to jump into these things at the beginning of my day. And what I find is that sometimes when things don't go the way I think they should go, I get frustrated. I can become on edge. I can become edgy, uptight. I don't want to be that way. But these things really matter to me. So I want to share this video with you about what I'm learning about this. Now, let me say this. A Mind for Life is not a channel about religion. This is not a dogma channel. There are no gurus on this channel. This channel is not here to tell you who you are. This channel is not here to give you the answers. Like I said a long time ago, you have to do the work on this channel. So this channel is about you diving in and being willing to go through the process. You are everything that you're trying to be. You're already that. And this channel is helping to just reveal. That's all it is. Offering things. So you're not going to get the guru thing here or the religious thing. So let's get into this. How to take things in stride. How to take things in stride and not have them upset the joy and the gratitude and the compassion that are so important to me to have throughout my day. And this may help you as well. We talk about the how-tos. We talk about the techniques, the strategies. We talk about these things, and that's okay. It's okay to do that. But I'm going to bring to you today an easier way. There's an easier way to do this that is indigenous to who you are. Every one of us was built and created by God, the grand architect. Being created by the grand architect not only validates you automatically, validates you in your existence, but it gives you perks. One of the perks is to be able to bring heaven onto earth. Yes. By being created by the Creator, we have the inherent ability to bring heaven onto this earth plane. How do we do this? Now, if we're going through our day and we're being upset and we're getting frustrated because things aren't working out the way we think they should, we are not bringing heaven onto earth. We're not in that higher place. But I think I have an answer. Where does a kingdom dwell? Where does a king dwell? A king dwells in the kingdom. That's why it's called a kingdom. And as we've heard, and that I believe is true, the kingdom of God is within. The kingdom of God is within us already. It's prepackaged. The desire to worship, to have a connection with the higher power, is already a part of who we are. Just like the physical you is already a part of who you are. Your arms, your legs, your fingers, etc. is a part of who you are. It came built into the system. The heart, the lungs came built into the system. There are spiritual and physical things that came built into the system of who you are. To take things in stride and to bring heaven onto earth means that we put God first. Now, we've heard that a lot, put God first, but I'm going to show you how from what I'm learning. To put God first means to, at the beginning of every day, to pray. That's right. It's just that simple. Like I told you, it's not about the how-tos and the techniques and the skills. That's good if that's what we have to do. And sometimes maybe we have to do that. So I'm not going to abandon those things, but I'm just showing you, and what's being revealed to me is that there's an easier way to deal with life. There is a way, and it is true, a way to bring heaven onto earth, and that is putting God first in prayer every single day. Now, it's really easy to do this if nothing's going on. You just wake up and pray. But what happens when you've got a lot of things you have to deal with that mean something to you? Projects or activities you're passionate about, relationships you're passionate about, even things that you have to deal with that mean something to you, but you don't want to deal with them, but you know you're going to deal with this today and get it over with. It's much harder to stop all of that and pray. Our inclination many times is just to jump into action, but I'm here to submit to you today that when you put God first through prayer, you level the playing field. It appears to you as if when you do this that you have a broader perspective. It appears to you when you do this that you have more emotional resilience. That's the appearance. But let me tell you what's really going on. As the king dwells in the kingdom, as the kingdom of God is within you, when you pray and put God first before these things that you got to do, you are actually bringing that kingdom into the physical realm. Let me say that again because it's a little windy out here today, but this message had to get out. When you put God first through prayer at the top of your day without expectation, just doing it because it's part of who you are, like breathing or seeing or hearing or eating. When you put God first like that, the kingdom of God comes through you into the physical realm of your life. And it appears to you as though, wow, that didn't work out, but I know all things are working together for me. And we're going somewhere with this. I'm excited about this because maybe something new is going to come out of this, you see. You are bringing heaven into earth when you do this. And the more you do this, the more heaven you experience right here. See, we're not told these things. We're told to strive. We're told to pick up the how-to book. We're told to go to the seminar. We're told to do all of this work. But as I told you before, by being created by the grand architect, being validated, we have been automatically validated because we have this perk of being able to bring heaven into earth. And to do that is to put God in prayer at the top of your day. It doesn't have to be a long time, but it has to be focused. It has to be in your heart. Then when you come to these things and it doesn't work out, you're not going to ride around all day angry and uptight. You'll be able to see the beauty of the now. Don't you know when things happen we're passionate about in a way that we don't want? We can't even see the beauty of the simple things in life because we're so into getting this thing done. Or so into having this relationship work. But let me say this. When you are putting God first through prayer in your life every single day before you do things, things come around as they really, really should. And we are able to be allowers. And let me say this about intention. I've talked about intention a lot. Intention is good. We can intend to have a great day. We can wake up and do affirmations. We can intend to go through these experiences, these passions that we have every single day and move through them. No matter what happens, we're going to keep going. We can intend that. We can even intend that God is the head of my life and God is first. We can even intend that. However, you have to put some action with this. And as God is a spirit, God what must be approached in a spiritual way. Prayer is spiritual. So just for us to intend this in our minds is not enough. We're still going off of ourselves. You see, when we put God first through prayer, and I'm not talking religion here. When we put God first through prayer, the spiritual part of us, of God through us, levels the playing field. It levels the playing field. So we're able to let our universe have different things happening in it, knowing that the universe is still great, knowing that we are bringing heaven onto earth. So I want to share that with you today because this is something I'm learning. And I think many people who are living lives that they have a lot of things they're passionate about. Don't just jump into those things because the shelf life of those things is limited. But God is eternal. Your relationship with God is an eternal relationship. You have the ability, because you were created by the creator of heaven and earth, to bring heaven into earth. You have this as a natural part of who you are, just like the physical aspects that you have that are naturally a part of who you are. You didn't have to learn how to make your heart beat, you see. You didn't have to learn how to see or smell, etc., or feel. These were natural things that came to you. So is the ability to bring heaven into earth. And the way you do that is through prayer. The kingdom of God is within. Prayer allows that opening to where the kingdom of God begins to flow into your life. All right. So I wanted to share that with you here today on the Mindful Life. Thanks for coming. Peace out.